All right, watch out for this talent. Country star on the rise, Alli Walker is snagging listeners on social media with her hit tracks, and she's also gone viral from a playoff performance in the NHL playoffs when the Nashville Predators faced off against the Vancouver Canucks. She literally drank beer out of a catfish.
Yes.
That was wild, all in connection to your song, Creek. Alli, it's so great to have you with us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
So congratulations. 3 months ago, you signed with Records Nashville. This is huge, especially because you said for 15 years you were kind of going solo on your career. So how does it feel? How did it come about?
It's crazy. I moved to Toronto when I was 19 from Prince Edward Island, and you know, I thought it would happen within like a few months. Like, this is easy, let's do it. Did I know it was going to take 15 years? No. And, you know, I thought by 30, if I don't sign a record deal, I'm going to quit. But thank God I did not. I kept going. And, you know, right when you think you're going to quit is when things happen.
Wow.
Met my manager. I moved down to Nashville. I signed a record deal. I signed a publishing deal. I have a whole big team now, which is crazy because being independent, you have to do everything yourself.
For sure.
All the bookings and...
Yeah, and that must be hard as an artist, concentrating on your craft and the music and what you love, your passion, but also kind of juggling and thinking about the business side of things. So would you say that things really happened when you took that leap of faith? Your manager said, you know what? Like maybe Toronto or whatever, Canada might be too small of a market for you. You need to go to Nashville, and that's when things picked up.
Well, and I had kind of already had that in my mind when I met him. I'm like, it's now or never for Nashville, and Nashville is the epicenter of country music. If you're gonna make it happen, you gotta go to Nashville. I'm grateful, because I had been traveling to Nashville for 13 years, just getting my feet wet and songwriting, but I didn't want to develop in Nashville and really... I mean, you have one first impression. So if people saw me when I was 19 years old and I was, you know, maybe not knowing exactly who I am or what I want to sing about, I'm glad I moved there at this point in my life.
Yeah, and your music, it's great. It's catchy. It's relatable. Your song, recently released, I Like Big Trucks, is a play on that song we all know, Baby Got Back. So what gave you the inspiration to like give this old classic, which is kind of like hip hop, old school hip hop, like a country flair, but with trucks?
Well, being a young kid, I knew every word to that song. I like Big Butts and I Cannot Lie, Baby Got Back. I don't think I should have known the words to that song at that age. But it came up, I wanted to write a song about trucks and how much I love my truck. I grew up loving Rams because my dad loved Rams.
Right.
So I was in the writing session, I was like, I want to write a truck song, but the co-writer, Stu Walker from the Reclaws, he was like, this is gonna be really dumb, I don't really want to say it out loud. And I'm like, no, say it. He said, what if instead of I like big butts, it's I like big trucks? And I was like, heck yes. And then we looked it up, and no one had done it yet, which is crazy. Like, there's been a few little spoofs on YouTube, but no one actually did it. And to be legally correct, we got Sir Mix-a-Lot on it. So I get to pretend I co-wrote a song with Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Nice. That is pretty epic. I encourage everyone to go listen to I Love Big Trucks. It's so clever. And let's go back to that moment at that NHL game. When I first read the headline, I couldn't quite believe what that would physically look like. But you take a catfish, which looks like a sea monster, and you're literally mouth to mouth with it at the game. What did that beer taste like coming out of a catfish?
Well, crazy enough, catfish, they're it's a thing with the Predators. Like, people throw them on the ice. And I knew, well, obviously I say the words catch you like a catfish in the song Creek. And we were like, okay, maybe we could do something marketing-wise with the Predators and the catfish. But it was literally right there in the cooler, but it was so clean. They gutted it.
Okay, good.
And the thing is, when they gut it, it's like it was open on the backside of the fish as well. So when I poured the beer in, it just like went right through. So I was supposed to be chugging this beer out of a catfish, and it just went right through. So I was like sipping little bits of fish juice, really. It wasn't really beer, so.
It's like a catfish Bloody Mary or something.
But hey, and I wasn't, my friends were there. I'm like, if I'm doing this, you got to get it on your iPhone at least. But I didn't realize the whole camera crew was going to be there too. And then it went viral within like 2 seconds.
Yeah, you got mad props for that. And hey, you kind of took off your hat for that, and you also took off your hat and curled your hairs for your sister's wedding. Yeah, but I love the look.
I saw that.
I love the look.
I still wear pants. She's like, you're going to wear a nice dress for my wedding. I'm like, I'm such a tomboy. I'm like, can I please just wear pants?
Oh my gosh. Alli Walker, such a pleasure to meet you. Congrats on all your success.
Thank you so much.
And I'm sure this is not the last time we're going to hear from you. Take care.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Welcome back to Toronto.